Welcome back to another episode of The Architect. We got Baylor.
Last year's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 48 Sports.
Let's see if we can keep the streak going.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. It's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown!
They tried to steal that from me.
In the window for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Edwards. Makes the catch, it's Watkins. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need to.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much room.
Almost.
One to the 9. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Damn.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. A first down for the offense. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Edwards. Pulls it in. It's
They made me mess up. I was trying to get the ball out quick.
I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Throwing on the run. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down. The what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration labs.
We got some recruits here this weekend too. So we're having a clean game. Hopefully I can sign all these kids that are here for a visit.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point.
Nope.
This time.
Should have threw it high.
The defense got
Should have threw it deep.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Got his man.
The quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Back to throw, it's Edwards. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graves. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Swings it out to the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Oh, just hold it, buddy.
Thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time...
Get off of me.
Touchdown, Fresno State. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Damn.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Watson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the touchdown. Fresno State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Might be changing the route. They'll run the toss. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Gets the back moving. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grab behind the line. It's Graves. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Now they'll run the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Connection to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it from the gun.
Good cut.
If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Fresno State hoping to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Time going away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unleashes one deep.
Oh my God.
And they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing team in much better field position. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Creates a little space. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. He unleashes a long one.
Oh, good play.
Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll send the back in motion. Bring in the heat.
Damn, I ran.
Rush coming in high.
I'll punt.
They got him at the 29. Fresno State will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to this. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the
It's like the hole always opens up on the other side of the inside zone split out of this formation.
Panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Makes a connection. And he'll be run out of bounds and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back.
Damn, they just let him go.
And this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Let's go.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Whoa.
Pressure is effective from the defense.
Should just threw it to my heart.
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And his slips just... Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got...
No, look at this there.
Yeah,
Cheating.
Create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
to the air. It's Edwards. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. The inside handoff.
Damn.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right.
First down.
Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Makes the grab. It's Dillon. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
Damn.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The Bulldogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
This quarterback is such a playmaker, and his arm is what makes him so special.
He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. They are finishing.
Keep scoring, boys. Keep scoring. Finish the game. We got a lot of visits here. We got like 4 players here for a visit.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
They must be really weak on their corners because the slot is open every time.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Shoots it to the left. He got
Good D.
his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Bulldogs are at the line.
They're crazy.
Convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
He dropped it.
Deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fresno State
I should have threw it to the receiver. This kid hasn't kicked a bad kick all year.
collected at the 20. Fresno State takes over in the offense. Will go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down.
This little nigga right here. Wow.
They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run
Can he
the
catch?
football, you want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still on the very first play of the drive.
I made the wrong read just to try to.
Like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to hunt a pick on me. I'm trying not to throw no pick. I'm trying to get Hag a catch.
From the 26.
Good job, boy.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's freshman.
Get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw again. Caught in the
How?
backfield, it's Washington. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want
They're just not guarding the slot.
and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
When I become a head coach and I have to worry about defense, I'm going to make sure I have a lot of good corners. Like a lot of good corners.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore...
They throwing doubles over there? It's the widest part of the field.
Second and long.
There's something I'm not doing right on this play right here. Here we go. Here we go. This is better.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative. Fires toward the end zone.
Touchdown. Oh, good play.
They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to
missed.
salvage this drive.
Damn it.
Tried to... First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I'm going to start throwing. When they pin me back, I'm just going to start getting into a check and throwing it up top. They play the run too much when they pin you back. And I got a quarterback that's got a rocket. This game. Damn, they're going to give me another chance.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses.
I almost got that.
They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Pressure coming.
Ooh. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Trying to go deep, deep. Uh-oh, here we go. We got press up.
Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Takes a hit as fire. This is, again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Fresno State will have to punt.
Great kick.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 20.
All right. We had a great game with multiple recruits here. So hopefully we can sign some of these kids so I can start working on some other needs that we have.
This schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up. But you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
All right. Let's see how much of an effect that had. We scored a lot of points. Come on. Somebody had to sign, right? Yes. Sam Hook, 4-star, middle linebacker, Long Beach. Yes. I got Pete Body last year, who was the #1 recruit in the country, middle linebacker, and now I got a second Mike. I didn't lose anybody either. Did that just say he was supposed to be visiting this week, even though he just signed with us? That's our first signee of the year. I know he signed. He All right, I got 75 points. So I normally sort by national rank, just to make sure I'm putting my stuff where I want it. All right. Week 7. Let me check real quick. Didn't this guy just have a visit? Yeah, he had a visit last week. He was there last week. So I mean, not much, but I need to hard sell him. This kid's still not in his top 5. He's only giving me one, like, Wait, I got 2 on him right now. I'm just gonna wait. This kid wants a visit. He's a really good player. I think I'm gonna give him a visit. I think I'm gonna spend it. Conference, prestige. It's a big recruit if I can get him. I'll leave him alone. Michigan is up my ass about this guy. But he's coming for a visit this week, even though we don't have a game. I have a hard sell on him. I'm just going to leave it. Kurt Columbus. Ain't really much I could do. I got a hard sell on him. He has a visit this week as well, though. So maybe we can get it up. All right, this kid visit this week with a hard sell on him already. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hard sell him since I got his 3. Where was it? And I'll schedule a visit for him. I already got 4 guys coming. I'm going to have him come too. Nobody affects. All right, he's finally ready to talk. I don't need to swim in anything. All right, so just give these guys their points. He's got a visit next week. We got 2 on him. Oh, he dropped, huh? USC came in. Already got Buddy's 3. can't have you come. Damn. Because your other buddy here. All right, so the visit helped us get above Tennessee, but Tennessee has a visit with him this week. We already got a hard sell on him. It's going to be up to him at this point. Week 9. He just had a visit. Damn, but he's got one with Georgia in week 10. He would have to sign with us in the next 2 weeks. He's going to his visit to Georgia. Playing time. So I got this kid's 3. I'm going straight to the hard sell. They probably don't have one, right? To match this one. Oh, no, they do. The clutch. Losing ground with this kid. Still first with him. Still first with him. Those guys are just filling spots for me for right now. All right. Let's go check for this week, the Heisman watch. So Wade Edwards is taking over the number 1 spot in the Heisman rankings, as he should. He's having an outstanding season. Jojo Ahmad dropped a little bit. He had 100 yards with a touchdown. I could have ran a little more with him. I was trying to get the backup some yards. We'll get him back going next game. CJ Carr, Winston Watkins went out, but still had 170 yards before he left the game. So we got 3 guys up in the Heisman watch. Top 25, somehow we've dropped 2 spots by the media. I don't know. I guess because I don't know why. Let's see what the coaches say. Coaches say we stay the same as last week, so they always disrespect us in the polls a little bit. We know that. We are in the Pac-12 now, so I don't know why they're – and I'm the defending national champion, so I don't know why they're looking at us like that. But let's go to next week, see what our recruiting did, and see what our visits did. See if our visits had any effect on these guys, even though it's a bye week. So nobody signed, and we lost 2 guys. So we lost, damn. So we lost Lorenzo Hack. He was a player I wanted pretty bad. So we lost Lorenzo Hack. The guards, man. Jesus. All right, let's do this real quick, get it over with. I mean, I'm just going to keep this guy where he's at. I can't do nothing if he don't sign with me. This guy's ready to play, but he won't give me no information. All he'll tell me is playing time. Conference prestige is probably one of his. All the schools have good conference prestige, so that's probably his second one. And championship, I don't even really have to do anything with him. I guess schedule a visit. That's crazy. You won't give me no information. All right, LSU made a jump with this guy. Pro potential. You gonna change that? Week 8 didn't do much. And this is with these guys' information. Linder should be able to win him. What's going on with Buddy right here? His third one has to be brand exposure, right? It has to be. I'm not scheduling no visit with you. I wish you could cancel visits. Jesus. Hopefully we'll get in a recruiting battle for him. That's all I can say. If he don't want to come here, he don't want to come here. It seems like we got some points left over too. So like these guys, like, oh, I finally got his. Let me just. Hope for the best, right? This guy wants a visit. We'll give him one. We'll talk about playing style. Give him another 10. I already signed another mic, man. Shit, what am I doing? So we did a soft sell on him last week. We jumped back in the lead. Let's do a hard sell this week. What was it again? There was another guy. I'm confusing him with another guy. Cold Jewel. We're in a neck and neck race with them. He wants a visit. We'll give him a visit. Talk about playing style. Did that work? Soft sell worked. So give him a hard sell. Got no more games for you to come to, buddy. I can get a little soft sell, maybe. See if that'll hold me in with him. Yeah, those two guys will be good. All right. So, thank y'all for joining us for this episode of The Architect. On our next episode, we get to face BYU. They were one of the teams that beat us in the regular season last year. It was a rainy, wet game, and they stole the game from me at the end. So, I'm definitely looking for some payback against them. Even though we had a bye week last week, we're still number 5 in the country. We didn't move, but the Heisman standings did change. Wade dropped a couple. And Jojo Ahmad dropped down to 5th in the Heisman watch because obviously we didn't play a game. So we're gonna try to get up on BYU. And another thing, I think I just recognized that Jojo Ahmad. I'm about to go see something. I think Jojo Ahmad was at BYU last year when they beat us. I watched a little video I made. And I know he wasn't on my team last year. Let's go to his like career stats. This man's got elite dev trait. It was him. It was him. Yeah, I was watching this video I made. I think I put it on TikTok or something like that. And I saw this guy running out the tunnel for BYU, number 27. And his last name was Ahmad. And I was like, there's no way this is the guy. Like so that was it. No real changes, like I said, in the top 25. Media has us at 5, just like last week. Coaches have us at 5, so they're going to keep letting teams skip up over us and stuff like that, but we're just going to fight to stay at it till the end, and we'll see who's boss when we play. So like I said, thank you for joining us for this episode. Join us for the next episode against BYU.